Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life. And guys, I just finished this project, and before I wrap it up and send it off to a friend, I wanted to share it with you. So I was scrolling through YouTube and I really just wanted to find some different project to work on. And I found this on Liz the Paper Project. It was about a video that was about 2 years old. It's called a stacked envelope project or a stacked envelope. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it's called, but basically you start with envelopes, just like regular old envelopes that you might want to recycle. I've made a few piles of these just in different sizes because they will stack on top of each other. And in her video, Liz suggests to do, at least 5 envelopes possibly. She said you could use 3 if you just want to do a small one. You can keep it flat if you'd like to. You can make your own envelopes. You can use recycled envelopes. And I have so many envelopes in my craft room, and I save the envelopes from cards and letters, and I just love to make envelopes as well. So I thought that seems like that's the project for me. But as you can see, it's not flat. So I may try to make a flat one. This one just didn't happen to turn out flat. So I just got used 5 envelopes. And she says in her video that you might want to add some paper into your envelopes if your envelopes are kind of flimsy. And so I did that for all of my envelopes. And then you layer them so that the envelope, you can lift up the flap on each of them so that you can decorate and so you can fill the envelopes as well. So I'm going to go through it really quickly and just show you what I did. You can see that I did ink around this one, and I kind of wish that I would have thought about it earlier before I glued everything and did some more inking, but that's okay. That's how it ended up. And I just put this little dangle on here, a couple little dangles that I made, with some little fun yarn. And this is a piece of washi here. And then somebody had given me this little embellishment, so I used that there. And in here is a guest check that I made, that I created once upon a time, and then some other little goodies there. And then when you lift the flap, this is the top, and then I created this. I had that in my stash, and then Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations actually had sent that to me in some Happy Meals. I love that, so I used that up there. I did a little bit of inking here before I glued that on, and a little bit of inking there, and then I added a little envelope there with some goodies in there, and then a Project Life card here, and then some goodies in there. And then I love that. That's so cute. I was so happy that I was able to use that finally. And this is Stampin' Up! Paper back there. And at one time, I had just taken some paper scraps and just glued them just on, solid color paper. And so I took that out. I had forgotten that I had a whole bunch of those still. I inked around that little piece of ephemera and put that there, and then just went into my stash, just using whatever was in my stash, and then putting some other goodies in there for her. And then the top looks like this. I used another envelope that I had made before. And then, let's see, who had given me these butterflies? These butterflies were in my stash. Those had been gifted to me. And then I included a fun little gift card in there for Starbucks, of course. And then I wanted to use some of this. I've had some of this music paper just sitting over here on my desk, and so I thought, just let me, tear that and use a little bit of that. And then this is the reverse side of some paper that I'd used in here. And then another piece of ephemera here. And then flip up. I just love how this just keeps flipping and flipping, right? And then added a doily there, inked around this large ticket, and then just layered up some other ephemera there. And then this is the last page, and so I included some little goodies for her. Use this fun green trim right here, and some stickers right here. And then, so it looks like that. And then when you turn it over on the back, I put the letters and the shamrock on the back. It's kind of a green spring kind of thing, but I cut these out of my Cricut, and those were in my stash from last year. So, and this background paper is Stampin' Up! Paper, so that's really pretty from, probably 3 years ago. So anyway, that's a quick view at this stacked paper project. I just think it's so fun. I definitely want to make another one. You can use up your envelopes, you can use up stash, you can use up scraps. There's just so much that you can use from your craft room, just putting that together. So I just have to figure out now how I'm going to band this. I'm thinking, I don't know if I was going to put like a belly band on it or just put some ribbon around it, or how I'm going to send that, but I will figure that out. So I'm also going to include the link to Liz the Paper Project, where I received the inspiration to make this. So if you want to make one, you can follow her tutorial. It's a pretty quick one. The biggest question I had was, how do you layer up the envelopes on top of each other so that they open up? And so she kind of tells you a little bit and guides you there on how to do that. So if you've made one of these before, definitely let me know. Give me any tips, tricks, or anything else. And I'm definitely going to be making another one soon. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by.